Howdy folks, welcome to Indie Games Test Drive. Today is February 9th, 2012, and today I will share a game with you called Conquest of Elysium 3, and it's made by Illwinter Game Design, a small development house in Sweden. Well, I don't even know if you can call it a development house. It's basically two guys that do this as a hobby, and their games are far and few between, but they are a lot of fun and loaded with content and replayability, so it may take them 3 or 4 years to put a game out, but the games are well worth the wait, and they'll be on your computer for all that time in between. I'm still playing their other game called Dominions, but that's for another time. Let's talk about Conquest of Elysium. In fact, let's jump right into a game and get rolling. I'm going to start up a new game here. This is sort of a fantasy, mythology, turn-based strategy. There's lots of magic, lots of monsters and creatures and heroes and ruins and skeletons and warlocks. So let's create a random map. Map settings, I'm going to go with the large, which is the default size. Now I have to choose a society. There's a lot of rich, detailed history written in this game, by the way. So this is kind of the story. Now, the Dark Ages is when human influence is weak and the forces of nature strong, as you can see down there in the bottom, just reading. So there's dwarves and fairies and so forth that kind of rule the realms. And then from there, the empire starts to grow. That's the human empire, I'm assuming. This is when the empires are strongest. I'm going to go with Fallen Empire. So let's go with Fallen Empire. The empire has fallen. Battlefields and ruins of former imperial glory litter the lands. Few cities and villages remain. Human lands are in chaos and bandits roam the countryside. Even worse, great acts of evil have been performed in the capital, which has turned into a stronghold of undead creatures and unspeakable horrors. Only a powerful leader will be able to rebuild the empire. And that is the goal. The victory condition pretty much is destroying all of your enemies. And this is for team play. The game does support multiplayer. Let's go now. Alright, here's where we choose our class. There are 16 classes, and they range, as you can see here, there are wizards and priests and cultists, queens and senators. Alright, so far I've played one game of Conquest of Elysium, 3, and I was a warlock, and that one's going pretty well. It's fun. I've decided to choose, I think I have another one with an enchanter. Didn't get very far in that one, actually. Let's try necromancer. Let's take a look at the necromancer. Necromancers are sorcerers who are adept at the dark art of necromancy, the summoning and creation of living dead. Excellent. I will not read all that right now. However, the abilities are necromancers can sense the amount of dead where they are. They can raise the dead, and they collect hands of glory from large villages and towns. Awesome. Let's do that. Let's go collect some hands. I'm running a little low on hands, you see. The difficulty, these are the random chosen AI, and I can add new ones like that, and we can change the difficulty. I'm going to stick with Jester because it's kind of a new game for me. What should we call this guy? Let's call him Nico the Necromancer. There we go. Okay, Nico's turn. And here we go. Day 1. Actually, it's month 1. 1 scout for 22 gold. There's already a recruitment offer on the table. Alright, so you start out, and again, this is turn-based, so we can take all the time we need right here. You can only see a very small portion of the map, obviously. And here is my troop right here, and it's blinking. This is the tile. And up here is what's showing who's in this particular tile. I have Nico, and I have Frederick. And if I point to the tile down the bottom of the screen, you'll see Dark Citadel, and there are a bunch of symbols there. This is the name of my citadel where I start. It's called Dark Citadel. It says there are 15 units here, mostly spearmen, and there are also 3 crossbowmen. The icons there indicate the attributes of this particular location. I get 2 shields, which will give my troops extra defense. The crown is, this is a capital. I can recruit new troops here. or castle rather, or citadel, I guess they call it. And then the eye means I get extra sight around me as long as I have a unit inside. So I'm going to right click here and take a look at my troops. And this is my Nico the Necromancer. And basically a right click and you can take a look at all the statistics. So he's obviously a Necromancer. He is level 3. And he can cast level 3 spells. So he's already got a few memorized, and I can take these out and put them in, as you can see here. Fear, I'll keep that in here. It's 1 to 9 versus morale. Da, da, da. So this just basically gives you the idea of what they all do. Finger of Death. Wow, that hurts. Skadoosh. That's the skadoosh finger. Special effect is paralyzation. And Bane Fire. So he starts out with a bunch of spells, and I will explain more as we start playing. Now let's take a look at Frederick. He's the Necromancer's apprentice. Okay, so he's only got 2 spells memorized, only up to level 2. Carries a little dagger on him, and here you can actually get equipped with magic items. Don't have anything yet. And we'll go over more of this later. We have some crossbowmen and some regular old spearmen. That's what we start out with. Now, out on the map, this wild map of the Fallen Empire, we have monsters, roaming monsters. There are other locations here. For example, this one we have a farm. These are owned by me, as you can tell by the red brackets. This, my friends, is a brigand lair. And that means this is going to generate monsters unless I take it over. So we need to do that. That's critical. So let's do that right now. We'll talk about this stuff later. Let's get a little action going. So I'm going to send everybody in, and I'm going to choose both of my guys, and we're going to go. Let's make sure we have everybody here, and that's just to put everybody under the command of Nico. And now we move. Now. Here's the interesting thing. That sound right there means there's a battle with hidden troops. Now, I can't see them on the map because some troops have the stealth ability. And you can't see them unless you have your own stealthy troops, which is, in my case, would be a scout. And by the way, there is one who's here knocking on my door. He wants to be hired for 22 gold. I can't hire him anyway. So, and this shows you over here how much gold I have, my income, iron. This is trade and Hands of Glory. That's something I haven't played with yet. But so we're getting 3 per turn, and 1 turn is a month. And the current month right now, it's early summer. So battles don't happen in real time. We basically move our troops around the map, and then we hit end turn, and the computer will calculate. Actually, it's going to go to the battle first. So let's do that. We're going to hit that. Neo is attacking Independence. And now we're at the tactical screen, or battle screen. It's not really very tactical. We don't have any control over the units. So here's my troops on this side. I just hit spacebar to pause this, by the way. We have our front line here, and as you can see, if you right-click on one of the experiments, it tells you what rank they're in. That's how they line up in battle, in the front rank. Crossbowmen are in the mid, and obviously these guys are in the back, rear. So they'll try to fight from here because they have ranged attacks. And we just battle it out. So I'm going to go ahead and hit space. The defenders always go first. So they're swinging and striking. And now here we go. It's our turn. And down here on the left-hand side, you can see what's going on. So my Necromancer casts Bane Fire. And the scout took 13 points of damage. And he's gone. Because they have only 5 hit points. Right there. As you take damage, you can always right-click and take a look at the hit points. This guy's down to 4. And sometimes they have afflictions during the battle. They may be feeble-minded or paralyzed or bleeding or poisoned. And that all lines up down here in special little icons. And you can just point over them and see what they are. So now we just zap that guy. He's gone. And no, I'm just hitting spacebar to stop this. Necromancer's Apprentice casts Disease. So Scout is affected. And see, here we go. He's been diseased. What does that do? A disease unit has lowered the strength and will take damage every month until it dies. Poor sap. So even if they win, he's going to die anyway. He's a scout. He has acute senses. This is his already innate abilities and stealth, which we've talked about a little bit. So, well, he's going to die sooner or later. Okay, now my spearmen are going, and we're going to make short work of these brigands. Oh, what do you go? Cast decay. He's starting to decay now. He's decaying. Suffering from decay usually means certain death. A decaying unit will take damage every combat round until he dies. So he's not even going to make it out of the combat round. Out of combat. Okay, that's a reload sound. The crossbowmen shoot every other round. Done. Now, I hit spacebar a lot just to talk about some of the things that are happening there. You can fast forward if you'd like to go through the combat quicker, or you can go right to the end and just see the results. In multiplayer, the server will handle all that at a time when it does the... so you'll basically log into the server, you take your turn, and then it kind of calculates all the results. It's really pretty cool. All right, so we have defeated those brigands. We own the brigand lair. We can't recruit troops from the brigand lair, but it will stop generating monsters. Now we have a monster over here on an old battlefield. There are 3 ghouls there, and we need to get back. Now these dots right here indicate how many action points you have. So these guys have 3 action points, and moves cost actions, casting cost actions, etc. Now we can use, let's take a look at our special powers of the necromancers. So Nico the necromancer can raise the dead, cast dark knowledge, does a minor summoning, a major summoning, and then the ritual of necromantic mastery means he can upgrade himself to the next higher class, or whatever this turns out to be. And you just never know until you try it. It's pretty awesome. Now I'm going to separate these guys again. Let me go to Frederick and see what he can do. Since he's just an apprentice, his ritual of necromantic mastery is actually far less expensive. And I may do that eventually. And then he'll become a full necromancer. He'll no longer be an apprentice. We may try that down the road. I don't have enough hands to cast any spells other than Dark Knowledge. And I think Dark Knowledge just gives us like a scry into another area. I'm going to hold off on that for now. So that's pretty much it. We can probably recruit. No, we can't recruit. So you can recruit in your citadels and certain locations that you conquer during the game. And they'll be listed up here. And you can, these are just regular old troops, humans. In our case, spearmen, swordsmen, archers. And you can take a look at these guys. Whoops. By right-clicking. So these are ranged attacks, mid-row, etc. And we could get into siege and so forth, but we need iron and cash. We don't have enough. All right, so now we end turn, and everybody else goes. It's right back. We can scroll in and out of this map eventually. We will have to scroll out to see more of it at once. Right now we don't have very much of a view. This is all fog of war here, or the shroud rather. So we don't know what's out there until we go scouting, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to make sure Frederick has all of the troops. The white X's means that another commander in that stack has the troops. The green means the guy that you've just chosen does. So now Frederick's all set. I think I'm going to leave Nico behind. Actually, for now, we're going to go here and kill the ghouls. It looks like an old battlefield. Let's go check that out. Whoops. There we go. Battle, end turn. Nico is attacking Independence. I'm just going to let this one run through quickly. Done. Although, hold on. This guy got hit. He's diseased. Yeah. Oh well. Just a spear. I mean, he's expendable. Okay, Nico has found... Ooh, nice. An Infernal Tome. Autumn. Every turn is 1 month. And if you click over here, this shows you the actual month. So the leaf is autumn. And then down the bottom of the screen, it'll show you, is it the start of autumn, the end of autumn, mid-autumn? So it's early autumn right now. Now a tome. I'm not sure what that is. Special power. Oh, it looks like it gave me a new spell. Summon Legion for 200 hands. Unfortunately, there's no description of the spells. It might be in the manual. There's a PDF manual that I have. I haven't really delved into it very deeply, but summon Legion for 200 hands. A legion of undead. Okay. That cross swords just means there's an old battlefield here. What can we do at an old battlefield? Can we recruit from an old battlefield? No, we cannot. Oh, I bet I know what that means. Old battlefield means there's probably dead here. Oh, I can raise the dead. Let's raise some dead. Oh, yes. Oh, more. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. That was Frederick. He did it. Wow, Frederick. My army has just grown by leaps and bounds. What do we have? We have Soulless. So they have 10 points of hit points. Morale means they'll never break. They'll never be susceptible to fear spells or anything like that, because the 99 is untouchable. Mindless, they're immune to cold, immune to poison. They're undead, obviously. They don't heal or anything, and they take double damage from holy attacks. They're immune to sleep. They're immune to charm. They do not heal. They're resistance to piercing effects. They are amphibious, so I can go underwater, but they're kind of slow. And they don't really hit very hard. But there's a lot of them. And what else are these guys? I got some skeletons, too. Long dead. Long dead. They have spears. Okay, very nice. And what is this? More long dead. Some have broadswords. All right, now that was Frederick. Can Nico also raise the dead? Doesn't cost anything. Let's look at the map here. There's still a sword there. Nice. Long dead summoned. Soulless summoned. My army is already freaking scary. I just keep doing it. It's using up turns, apparently. Okay, I think that's it. Frederick cannot feel the presence of the dead here. Okay. I did not see that there. I have summoned all the dead in this old battlefield. So now I need to give somebody the troops to carry around. And I'm just going to give it to Frederick here. And a double click will select all the same types. You have to select them all individually. That would be silly. And I'm going to move you back to the Citadel, who's going to do necromancy stuff, I guess. And Freddy Boy here is going to go do the dirty work. An ancient forest and a big moose. Let's go kill the big moose at the ancient forest. I can't get there this turn. End turn. This underneath this moose says ancient forest. That is also a monster spawner, so we're going to have to get in there and destroy that. Nico, what can? Nico. Just hold on, Nico. Okay, we're going to go there, and let's check it out. Let's see what my undead can do to this clown. Oh, there's a couple of mooses. Hold on. Yow! I'm going to right-click on him. 130 hits. It's a giant moose. It's 3 attacks. Trample. Oh my god. I hope I have enough undead. Alright, we just hit him with something. Good, he's decaying. Decay, giant moose. This could be bad, actually. Alright, everybody's pounding on him. Stabby, stabby, McStabby. I want a big, dead, undead giant moose. That's what I want. Alright, he's going down. I just want to pause it here, take a look. Down to 53E. Yowza. Alright, there we go. 20. Nice hit. Oh, he's decaying. 1 point of decay damage. The damage is actually colored based on the type of damage it takes. Purple is decay. Nice. Okay, so we now have taken that. No more problems there. And what about regular human troops? They're expensive. Okay, we're going to hold off on them. Oh. Okay, never mind. Okay, so Nico's just going to do nothing. An end turn. A Goblin Chieftain is available now for 36 gold. So every now and then you're going to get a hero or a captain, a leader of some type, and being offered to join. So I'm going to... Oh, I don't have enough cash. And they only come once, too. That's it. So they show up for a month, and if you don't buy them that month, they're gone. So it's a good idea to keep a little bit of money in your purse for that occasion. But I obviously cannot recruit this guy. Not enough gold. Okay, fine. It'll be that way. So, the pink background means something, but I don't know what. There's no dead here. Cast Dark Knowledge. Let's just cast Dark Knowledge. I'm just curious. Not possible at the moment. All right, he's busy. He's pink. Okay, let's go kill some serpents, some snakes. I think we can take care of the snakes. So now this is basically a 4X. Explore, expand, exterminate, exploit, etc. So we're just going to go out and explore the map and fight stuff, find stuff. We're going to find long hidden libraries and old ruins where we can learn new magic. We're going to take over other citadels and castles, and we'll be able to recruit from those other places. Alright, so what do we have here? It's just a great boar. It's such a great boar. Okay, kill the boar. Now we can speed this up too if you just want to get through it quickly. Or you can go right to the end. That the little VCR buttons up there. Alright, so right now it's winter and gold income just basically halts. We will be able to find locations on the map that will increase our income. This early in the game is really slow and there's not a lot happening. Okay, this looks like some kind of barbarian guy, and I think we can take them and hopefully we can raise them, get their bones. Cannot feel the presence of dead here. And I don't have enough hands really to summon anything. I've got a minor summoning. Let's just do a minor summoning for 20 hands. Ready? Oh, what's that? What's that? Who dat? All right. Spectral Horseman. 13 hits, but he looks like he's ethereal. He is! An ethereal unit is very difficult to damage with non-magical attacks. Non-magical attacks have a 75% chance of just passing through the ethereal target, doing no damage at all. I'm familiar with a lot of this from Dominions, Illwinter's other game, which is like Conquest, like this particular version of Conquest anyway, of Elysium, but even deeper and richer and greater detail. You actually have some control over the tactical battles by scripting your armies. It's a phenomenal game, and I might do an indie game test drive of that eventually. But this one, Conquest of Elysium, seems a lot more approachable, much more accessible for newcomers to this particular, well, to Illwinter designed games. I think this is a good introduction to it. It's also half the price. But anyway, so a lot of this is very familiar to me. So floating. This guy floats, which is pretty awesome. All right, he's a tough character. The etherealness makes him extremely tough. And I'm going to... Okay, he's already attached to the boss man. Okay, I'm just hitting N for next character. Let me show you some of the things here in the MISC menu. Let's take a look at the unit overview, which you can also get there with an F1. So it shows you your leaders. Nico, and then it shows you the armies that are with that leader. So Nico has this one Spectral Horseman, and Frederick's out there traipsing around the realms with 7 spearmen, 3 crossbow, and so forth. And he's got 2 APs left for this month. And you can go right to them like that. Let's see. Character class description, we've already seen that. You can save the game at any time. Let's call this Nico. Nico 1. And here's all the core keyboard shortcuts. Trade administration, sentry, hunt for slaves. If you have like a blood type mage, you got to collect slaves and take their blood. There's summonings of like foul beasts of the abyss, demons and so forth. It's pretty cool, depending on what class you choose in the beginning. All right, so now let's go beat up on this guy. Oh, I can't go there. Why can't I go there? Oh, it takes 2 turns. I'm moving from a mountain to a mountain, so I'm really slow. Okay, we're just going to end it. Spring has sprung, thankfully. Oh, he's gone. 13 units here. I think I can take this captain who's guarding a tower bridge. Ah, I did not notice that before. There's a little castle there. We're going to go nail it. Wait a minute. How do I get there? There is a reason why I cannot move, and I don't know what that is. Oh, this bridge brings in 1 gold too. Look at that. See down the bottom of the screen. I'm out of moves, so somebody here help me out. Come on, move. Oh, here's an AI enemy, and he is also... Oh, no, he's a necromancer too. Oh my gosh. I don't know how aggressive these guys are this early in the game, especially at jester level, but I better head back. I don't know if it's going to go up. If you don't have any citadels, you lose the game. Okay. I'm looking at you, pal. He's got... Now, right now, this is a scouting report. When I right-click on him, I get a scouting report. Scouting report is not always accurate. It will give you vague numbers. I can take this guy. I can take him. If I bring him over here, he could be the leader. I may try to do this. Let's see what happens. I'll save it, of course. If I send them... Oh, he's... Okay, he's all blacked out. No more moves. So I'm going to put you here. And next turn, I'll save it. We'll just give it a try. If I take him out this early in the game, we could be in really good shape. While I'm here, see if there's any dead. There's no dead here. Okay. Don't go away now, pal. Ooh, chieftain for 4. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he took my bridge. See, it's no longer under my control. I can't see it either. There he is. I think it's time to waste this clown. Let's give it a try. I'm going to save. I'll save it over Nico 1. And here we go. If I cast a spell here, I cannot feel the presence of dead anyway. Alright. Oh, I can't. Can't get there. Now he's probably going for my citadel, but... It's the Battle of the Necromancers. Alright, hold on. I'm just hitting space here. Take a look. I've got the numbers. He does have this dire wolf with 47 hits. That could be tough, but I'm banking on my spectral horseman to do quite a number on them. All right, let's go. I'm just stopping here for a second. Some of the spells that these guys have now, they cast spells on their own. Okay, they're all pre-scripted. They try to use the best spell for the scenario, for the battle, based on who they're fighting and so forth. So I don't have any control. You just sit back and watch. The only control I have here is by choosing what they have memorized, like a bolt of unlife. For example, I can take that out and put it in fear and so forth. Fear is not going to work on the undead here, so I think it's too late now. Once I'm in battle, I can't switch. But some, like my enchanter in the other game, my warlock has some kind of fireball spell, and it will attack in certain area of effect. And even entire ranks. He's got one that does a flame strike or something. It goes right down the line, burns everybody. Pretty cool. All right, let's get back to the action. Okay, defenders always go first. Roast him. Oh, we just took out... Somebody just took out his leader. Awesome. I didn't happen to catch it, but that was pretty awesome. Oh, Crunchy Crunch. My spectral guy just whacked somebody. What's your name, by the way, fella? He's nameless. Oh, yeah. We got this in the bag. We got this in the bag. We got this in the bag. Ooh, that had to hurt. That must have been that finger. Skadoosh. 679 damage. Alright, we hit the wolf for 1. 8. Alright, it's going down, baby. Hopefully I'll find another area, another location on the map where I can get some more units, some more undead to help me out. I'm running low. Oh, nice. Somebody summoned some imps. Not sure who did that. Decay, cast. Who did that? Bolt of Unlife, Bane Fire, Spectral Weapons. Somebody here must have some kind of a magic summoning the imp spell. Or a special ability to do so. Oh, there goes the skadoosh. Skadoosh! Alright, Direwolf's down to 31. Get him! Done. Done. Spectral. Took him out. Imp. Imps are on my side, right? Not sure how the imps got there, honestly. Okay. 35 shoot. All right. That helps. We just eliminated one of the opposing leaders. Now, it doesn't mean he's out of the game because he still has a citadel somewhere, but I'm going to transfer. I'm going to give Frederick everything, and I'm going to send him back. Oh, no. Wrong guy. I'm going to go take that castle. Well, you know what? Let's just work together for that castle. We'll go get the castle. And I should probably recruit some troops to guard. I still don't have any cash. We're really poor here. I better just go back and... Oh, I probably should have looked to see if there are any dead there. It's okay. We'll check. I'm going to go back and take my bridge. Okay, not this turn. Let's see if there's any more dead here. No. Wishful thinking. Alright, extra gold for the toll at the bridge, and I'm really hoping I can get this guy next turn. A meteor has struck down in a hill, leaving only a smoking crater. There are random events that'll happen too. In my other game, a hero just appeared at one of my castles. He just showed up. It was a barbarian guy wielding two great swords. He just showed up. I just love this game. You know, despite the graphics, and I know I'm going to hear all kinds of ridiculous things in the comments about ugly graphics. Blah, blah, blah. Content. If you value playability, replayability, content, and gameplay over graphics, then you'll understand this type of game is just chock full of it. Oh man, look at this. We got a green guy here. Tadashi, the Bekamano sorcerer. Okay, this is one of the other AI. Thunderhead, disease, pain. All right, well, let's see. He doesn't have many troops. I bet I could take him. I cannot feel the presence of any undead here. However, I bet I could still cast a minor summoning. Yeah, it was minor. We got ghouls, but ghouls are tough. Ghouls are tough. They have a nasty bite. Ghoul claw, which diseases targets. Okay, well, it's better than nothing. And I think, as always, just in case things go sour, in turn, we're going to take out the green guy. And here's a village right here under the green control. 3 gold and a hand per turn. So we're going to get that. But I think I really want to take this guy out. I bet I can do it. Who's this little guy here? What's he do? Kappa. He's hurt too. Oh, they just got in a fight somewhere. So I have the upper hand. Nico attacking Tadashi. Do it. Oh my gosh, that hurt. What did he kill? He just killed a long dead. Okay. If they kill your commander, your troops will be disbanded. If you don't have anyone to lead them. At least that's how it worked in Dominions. I'm assuming it's worked here. It works in Conquest of Elysium the same. That does sound painful. That must be the pain spell. Okay, crossbows reloading. I need a lot more archers here. These guys are tough. They're tougher than they look. Tougher than they look. I really don't want him to cast that spell on my leader. I'm in trouble if he does. Let's take a look and just see. I wonder what the range is on that thing. One enemy, armor negating. Not really sure. But... Alright, we got this in the bag too. I think we have this in the bag, baby. Get him! Now, armor will negate some attacks, so these guys have any heavy armor? Shields and armor are really significant in combat in this game. So heavy troops are ideal to have in your front lines. They can take a lot more punishment. They can negate damage altogether. There's a chance when you have a shield. Take them down. A wealthy merchant from a land across the sea is traveling through the country. He has recently come ashore in the west. I don't know what that means, but maybe I can go hire him or beat him up and take his stuff. I don't know. Alright, cool. Let's go take... Oh, I can't move. I'm going to go take this Ooh, a scout. You gotta have a scout. And I'll tell you why here in a second. Let me go over to Nico and see if there are any undead here. Oh, a slight presence of the undead. That's awesome. Ugh. Yeah, it's pretty slight. That's pretty slight. That's pretty slight. Yeah, they weren't kidding. Okay, they're all gone. Let's go get the... Now, all right. Village. 3 more gold coming in and an extra hand. Right now, we're in mid-spring. Looks like I lost some income from hands. Oh my gosh, I lost the gallows. I didn't even notice that. Dude, go get your gallows back. So these wandering monsters just kind of take stuff over without really knowing why. Dang, I'm going to have to get some troops in here. This bear comes over here and kicks my butt. Alright, I'm going to recruit. I better get somebody here. Let's get some spearmen. I really want that scout, though. Let's get the scout, and I'll tell you why. Now, the scout is not a leader. In in Dominions, they are. They can kind of wander the map, but you want them in your armies because they have this ability right here, acute senses. They can see stealthy units, and they are stealthy as well. So, as long as you have one in an army, you'll be able to detect hidden troops, hidden monsters, and so forth, hidden in the trees and the woods and whatever. Mountains, because you may either slip right past somebody or somebody may slip past you, or you may even inadvertently walk onto a tile with a hidden army there and get in a battle that you don't want to get into. So having a spy on you, a scout with you, is extremely handy. Alright, let's just give a quick save here. How are we doing for time? I haven't really been paying attention. I just love this game. Alright, 13 units. Oh, this is mine. This is mine. Let's do it. I can't hire anybody else over here right now. So when I take this, I'll be able to recruit troops here because this is that little crown down there indicates down the bottom of the screen, Tower Bridge. That means I can recruit troops there. Let's do the battle. There he's got crossbows. Crossbows are extremely, they have high penetration ability, even heavily armored troops. At least, and that's how it worked in Dominions. I honestly, I haven't really looked in this game. They still fire every other round. Let me just take a quick look, though, actually. Yeah, 1 to 8 damage is pretty darn good. Doesn't say anything about armor piercing or anything, but I think maybe it's just higher damage. Take him down. Now, I may have mentioned or may not have mentioned this guy right here. He's an apprentice. When I get enough hands, I'll be able to give him a promotion, cast that mastery spell, and he goes up a level to the new class. All right, we should have this in the bag too. Now, in my other game, the Warlock, you don't collect hands. That's something specific to this class, to the Necromancer. My Warlock collects gemstones, so magical gems, and you'll find scattered throughout the realms locations that will yield you per month a number of these gems. It could be sapphires, rubies, diamonds, and then those are used to summon or use magical elemental magics. The Warlocks are elemental magical wizardly dudes, and so you have an income. You're more concerned about your gem income than you would be hands, for example. And this is one of the things that gives this game so much replayability. 16 different classes, all played entirely differently. You know, they don't share a whole lot of commonality. Obviously the castles will allow the same. You know, every castle will have spearmen, swords, archers, crossbows, etc. But the spells and the summons are all different. And like dwarves, for instance, I haven't played the dwarves, but they have some other thing. Blood mages and demonologists and so forth will collect slaves. All right. Anyway, so here we have. Oh, this is the guy we killed earlier. His apprentice is coming, and he's got an army. Yeah. Oh. Ew. That's not good because if he attacks me now, I don't have enough hands to get any summoning at all. I may have to get out of here. And if he moves next turn, I might lose my citadel, but at least I have this one, and I'll come back. I might have to go meet up with Fred. Anyway, so Frederick took the Fredegar, whatever his name is, took the Tower Bridge. It's another gold, and it gives those 2 shields there to give the defenders a nice defensive bonus. And I should be able to detect. Oh, yes, I do. That's not bad. That's not bad. Can we do that again? Yeah, baby. I got action points, so let's keep doing it. Okay, it's gone. Now you, buddy, let's go to the north around. Oh, lovely. And let's go meet up with Nico. What the heck? Oh, I didn't take my scout with me. Yeah, see, I knew he was going after that. I forgot to put the scout in my guy here. Shoot. Nico feels the presence of undead. We are rebuilding the army. We're going to go take back our magical tower. Alright, I'm going to go meet him over here. And just stay away from the bear. Oh, look at this. One silly barbarian. He's going to go down here and take that. I still don't have enough cash to get anything useful in any of these cities. Darn it. 50 units. Oh my gosh. Okay, this could be a problem. 12 and 41. That's going to be a tight battle, I think. Let's just take this guy out. Commander is insane. Alright, this guy's insane. Doesn't want to move. Oh my god, I'm insane. Yeah, there's something about insanity. I don't know. He doesn't want to move. I don't know why. I don't know how he becomes insane, but things like that happen. Great. Alright, I'm going to have to go over here and get my troops. Does it not move for 24 turns? Or just... Alright, now we're going to transfer everybody to the boss man, so... We don't need no stinking insanity. There's an unexpected hero here, but he's not my color. He's leaving the Dark Citadel. I'm worried about that guy. And I don't have the money yet. Cannot feel the presence here. Alright, well. I think I'm going to head back to the big town. Get that back. Still can't recruit anybody here. Somebody's attacking Nico. Wait, what? Oh, Frederick. These guys all hidden? I didn't even see where he came from. Oh, no. That's right. Let's go back. So what happened here? Let's recap. So I didn't have this citadel, and I stuck Ding Dong over here. Mr. Insanity. He is insane. What's up with that? I don't know when he became insane. Must have been during one of the battles. And then when I lost this one, I lost the game. Isn't that interesting? Well, at least I can restart from here. Strong presence of undead. We're going to do this all over again. Round 2, suckers. Cannot feel the presence. Alright. So anyway, I'm going to save this one here. I'm going to come back to that one. And I'm going to load up my other game and show you how some of the progress I've made in that one. So hang on tight. I'll be right back. Okay. This is my first game of Conquest of Elysium. I'm not doing so hot, but not too bad. As you can see, I've explored a lot more of the map. The red guys are me here. I've got captains that I have recruited that just popped up. They were for sale and I snagged them. This guy I summoned, a more powerful summons that I used, and it brings this guy out, Champion of Flames. He's pretty awesome. He casts spells. He's also heavily armored. Those guys are sought after. And where's my main guy here? I'm trying to find him. There he is, the Warlock of Fire. And this is the one of these fireball. Wait, that's not him, is it? Yes, I think that is him. And then we have the Warlock of Fire. Yeah. I have upgraded them both. No, I've upgraded the Apprentice to the Warlock and then Warlock of Fire. And now I have over here 151 rubies, as you can see. So I've got 9 rubies coming in. I've got these sapphires coming in as well. Good gold income. And you can see here I've got town. I've got this right here, a silver mine bringing in iron. Watchtower gives me a little extra view. Crater bringing in 6 rubies. And then my main tower is down here, my magic cave. And as you can see here, I can recruit from multiple locations. So what I wanted to show you, basically it's the same game. It's just a different, different spells, different monsters to use. This guy is an elementalist, so he's got fire elementals that I've been summoning here. Ooh, he's got affliction. And as your troops, the more they get into battles, the more chance they get affliction. So this guy has an affliction. Yeah, that's too bad. He also summoned water elementals, and you should see these guys in battle. It's so awesome. In fact, we'll go do that right now. Let's bring him down. But actually, first I want to use special ability Ritual of Fire Mastery. And I'm going to upgrade this guy, Talamien's. Oh, wait, which one? He's a Warlock of Fire, too. So they're both the same. But this is the guy I started with. He was the big boss early on. Let's give it to him, and I'm going to do Ritual of Fire Mastery. We'll see what he becomes. Take a look at him right now. Blood Boil, Fire Resistance, Fireball, and Incinerate. Known spells. Memorize 3. Here we go. He's going to cast this spell right here. This is a big one, 150. We have enough. Bang! Great Warlock of Fire. Gets a new crown and robe and all that fun stuff. And he can summon a King of Fire now. The casting cost is reduced as well. He's more efficient with his gemstones, apparently. And this is a whole new ritual that's now available. And that's what they call these, by the way. These are called rituals outside of combat. A King of Fire is probably one big old mofo fire elemental. Now let's go down here and get in a fight. I'll show you how this works. Oh, I can. Okay. Let's bring this guy into it too. This is not even going to be close. There we go. That's the one. Oh, stop. Fireball. See, that's the one that just attacks an entire line. Actually, I think that's just a small 3-unit attack, but yeah. Ugh. That's it. Come on, guys, put up a fight. Scout for sale, and I will recruit that scout, I'm sure. So anyway, I just wanted to show you how this one's a little different from the other one, based on the troops you take. So let me let's end the turn here. I'm just curious to look at. I just want to show you. Let's go back and take a look at the new game settings. Hold on. All right, just to give you an idea of the replayability of this game, which is phenomenal. You can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different societies. Number 1. So the maps are all going to be a lot different from one another. There's going to be more ruins or fewer ruins, or more humans or more dwarves, or more magic, libraries of magic that you can find along the way, monsters and creatures, all determined by the society you take. Once you take your society, let's just do Dawn of a New Empire, you choose your class. And obviously you've got 16 choices here too. So just imagine the possibilities of mixing and matching all of these. So let's say I want to go with a pale one this time. Strange race of one-eyed creatures has evolved in the dark caverns of Elysium. Blah, blah, blah. Untouched by the sun. Okay, they're big and nasty. I've played these in Dominions, by the way. The King of the Deep is very tough. Oracles and Earth Readers. Gems. This guy uses gems. All right. Or perhaps you want to be the demonologist. Yeah, let's try. Let's do a demonologist. I haven't done that yet. Let's call him Demo, I don't know. Okay, Demo the demonologist. I'm super creative like that. So here we have sacrifices. So they collect blood. So I'm going to want hamlets and villages and towns and cities, because that's where you get blood, right? Instead of mines, like the enchanter, my warlock, I'm sorry, wants to find mines in locations that give him gemstones. And the necromancer obviously wants to find the same thing, but he wants to get hands. He's going to look for villages and where people live and so forth. Anyway, I think it's a great game. I think you guys should give it a try when it comes out. There's going to be a demo, I'm sure. You can't get it right now, but head over to the website and check the forums if you like. You can pre-order the game right now. It's on Desura. And like I said, I think you can buy it on the website as well. I'm not sure, but I'll have a link in the description. Anyway, yeah, one other thing I wanted to say is these monsters, some of these places, like this gold stream right here, is going to be guarded by monsters or something. So these are all being guarded. They don't move. So some of these guys that you see in the map right off the bat are immobile. But they will grow in strength. If you leave them there long enough, they recruit more. So you got to get rid of them pretty quickly. And then others will wander around. And the more you spread out, the more control you get of your map, then fewer monsters obviously will be wandering. But that's when you start running into the other AI classes and the other guys that are trying to beat you up. And also, I did mention multiplayer, which adds a lot of longevity to the game as well. There are gaming communities out there of a lot of people that play these games, all year long on a server-based system. There's a dedicated server that you can run for Conquest of Elysium, and you basically take your turn once a day or whatever it happens to be, and then it calculates all the results and so forth. See here, this guy here does demons, summon lesser demons, major demons, demon lords, and then his own upgrade. Cool. Carlos the cultist. So anyway, that's it. Conquest of Elysium. I hope you guys enjoyed. I think it's definitely worth checking out if it looks like it's something up your alley. All right, I'm out of here. I will see you all soon. Oh yeah, last thing. Conquest of Elysium 3 is available for Windows, Mac, and Linux. I forgot to mention that, or at least it will be in 2 weeks when it's released. And it also runs pretty well on like an old netbook. So if you've got an old Linux netbook or something, give the demo a try first, but it should run okay. That's another advantage of a game like this. So it doesn't require the latest and greatest $500 video card for the best performance. So anyway, we'll see you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.